What's up, Virgo? Welcome to my channel. My name is Echo Moon. Today I am bringing you your October love reading. This is going to be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And it is a general love reading, okay? So it can apply to singles, couples. Just take what resonates with you and leave what does not. I want to give a shout out of appreciation to the Virgos who stayed subscribed to me during my hiatus, my long hiatus, but I appreciate you very much so, okay? So we're going to lay out the tarot spread first, then we are going to pull one card from the Surrender Oracle deck. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's get into it and let's see what's been going on with you guys in your love life. Okay, all right. All right, so what's the first card we got? Ooh, I cannot sing, so don't even judge me. We have the Ace of Cups. So for some of you guys, this is the beginning of a new relationship. For others, this is the healing of your relationship, reconciliation, a renewal in your relationship. Some of you guys may be having a baby, you know, giving birth to something new. If it's not a baby, but this is a new beginning to something deep and emotionally fulfilling, and I like it for it to be the first card out for you guys. I really do. Yes. All right. Let me clarify that. We have the Ace of Cups. Let's go ahead and clarify that. All right. That is clarified by the Seven of Swords. So for some of you guys, it's a new beginning on a relationship, that one that you could have been in denial about. Okay. For others, you know, it could be a situation where you were dealing with some self-deception in your current relationship and it needed renewal. It needed, you know, some type of, I want to say refresher, but that's not the word that's in my, it's in my mind. That word is in my mind, but that's not the word I want to use. It's like you needed a rebirth in your current relationship, for those of you guys in a relationship, but it was just like you were distracting yourself with other things, not necessarily cheating, because that's where the people get it wrong. The Seven of Swords is, it's about, yes, deceiving, thievery, but it's also about taking somebody else's things that don't belong to you. It's also about, you know, deceiving of yourself as well, where you put yourself in a situation where you feel like you don't have control of it. So for some of you guys, you didn't control how this relationship was going to turn out, or you didn't control the decision of this relationship. It was in somebody else's hands. Okay? Does that clarify that for you? It's not all about somebody was lying. All right? But either way, whether it's new beginning, it's good. All right? Now, what's a challenge? What's a hindrance here? All right? What is a hindrance or a challenge that could block things? There we go. Moving too fast. You know, moving too fast for some of you guys. Communication could also be a hindrance, especially if you're doing it over like the internet, text messaging, whatever the case may be, because things can get misconstrued through that method. Other of you guys, it could be a hindrance when it comes to traveling to see the other person, and for others, it's a fast type of situation where it's moving. The challenge could be it's moving faster than what it needs to be. Okay, it could be a situation where it's more about infatuation and lust versus anything else. So just be mindful of that, you know, slow things down, make sure that communication, the lines of communications are clear and direct. You know, where's these arrows going? What direction is it going? So make sure that that clarity is there, the direction of the relationship. Okay, that's the challenge. Now, how do you overcome that? What's the guidance to that challenge? What is the guidance here? We have the Five of Pentacles. Do not get into the really, can I speak? Don't get into the mental mind frame of lack. All right. Don't fall into the, you know, the mentality of I don't have, or I don't have enough of, or this isn't enough of, the lack mentality. To overcome things is to make sure that you understand your worth, to understand your value, you know, make sure your self-esteem is high, your confidence is high, how you think of yourself is high. We also have the Page of Swords. So again, with this whole communication thing is coming into play. Make sure you are clear on the direction of the relationship. For some of you guys, the keys, the decisions, the direction of the relationship is not in your hands. It's in somebody else's. So make sure there is clarity there. Make sure that you cut through any depression that you may come across, because some of you guys may have bouts of depression where you feel down and out about yourself in the situation. But with the Page of Swords here, this is all about things coming in quickly, messages coming in quickly, and also cutting through the fog. But make sure with the communication you have between you and this other person, make sure it's clear and to the point, where it doesn't make you feel like you're missing something, where you're confused about something, where, you know, you're lacking faith in the situation. So like even when I said with the challenge, you need to know where the direction is going. It's new, it's fresh, it's refreshed, renewed, whatever the case may be, but make sure you know the direction and that the other person knows the direction too. I'm making a mess of the cards, but you know what? I am invested in what I'm saying, so that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? All right, so what's the focus here? What's the kind of love your heart needs? What kind of love does your heart needs right now for the month of October? Four of Swords, clarity, you know, something that's, you know, it gives you a peace of mind. With the Four of Swords, it's all about taking things slow. When we're talking about relationships, we're talking about taking things slow. When we're talking about the mind and the communication and everything, it's about taking things slow. Remember where the challenge was here. So with the Four of Swords, it's all about, you know, the focus is make sure you get that mental clarity with the other person before moving forward. In other words, communicate and come from a place where you're not distracted. All right. Now, where are we at with time? We're pretty good with time. All right, let's go ahead and let's look at some potential outcomes. Ooh, we got a flipper. We got the Fool. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Aquarius, but that doesn't matter. Let's pull out another one and I'll go over it. And we have the Page of Pentacles. So with the Fool, this is all about new beginnings anyway, right? Remember, we started off with new beginnings with the Ace of Cups. With the Fool here, this is all about new beginnings, focusing on the future, not focusing on the past, being optimistic, knowing that the universe, source, God, they got your back, knowing that you're willing to take the risk to move forward, to have something that you feel is going to provide you security. Okay, that's going to make you feel secure. That's going to make you feel like it has some type of longevity to it, you know, like some type of commitment to it. This is the beginnings of that. But keep in mind what we were looking at with the other surrounding cards here. The communication, not rushing into things too quickly, slow down to make sure that your mind is clear in order to communicate clearly. All right. Don't get in the fog of depression. And when it comes to the other person making the decisions, make sure that those scales are balanced as well. Okay. Let's pull out a oracle card for you. And then that will be that on that, Virgo. But this was a good reading. I mean, yeah, you had some Seven of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, but you can look at them in a negative way, but they're not always all negative. It's not always all about, oh my God, they're lying to you. Don't lie to them. You know, you're lying to yourself. No, it's more than that, you know? So let's go ahead and look at a surrender card for Virgo. Surrender stress. Take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. Yes, and that's the Four of Swords energy right there. Let me get one more. Surrender the drama. No matter how emotionally charged the situation, Eight of Wands, remain calm, Four of Swords, and don't contribute to the drama. Staying centered will help resolve the issue more quickly. You're damn right it will. All right. So thank you, Virgo. Thank you for your time. Please like, subscribe, comment below if this resonates with you. In the meantime, I will catch you guys on the next reading. Bye.